Welcome back to my channel everyone, my name is Cameron, and in this video I wanted to talk about the app Fitbod. So Fitbod is a workout tracking app. I've been using this app for around 7 years on and off. I have something like over 700 workouts logged with Fitbod. There's plenty of other apps out there and I've tried the majority of them, but there's something special about Fitbod. So in this video I wanted to show you my favourite features as well as how to use the app in case you're interested in downloading it, and yeah, let's get into it. So this is the screen when you first open Fitbod, or at least for me. Might be different if you're using it for the first time. Here is your workout that has been generated for you by Fitbod. As you can see, it's a back and biceps day. I mean, it's a rest day for me today, but for tomorrow, it will be a back and biceps day. And it has generated these muscle groups based on the percentage of recovery. So as you can see, biceps and back are up there with the highest, and it just sort of rotates through. I also do have it set as a push-pull legs split. So if we just look across the top first, so here you can see it, I have it as default set to 30 minutes, so it's going to generate a workout based on around 30 minutes. You can change that up or down, and you can set it as default or just set for this workout. So skip that one. The next one would be the equipment. So here is where you can select what equipment you have available to you. You can also save this at this screen where you can select your gym profile, and you can then tell it what equipment you have available to you. There's a bunch of other settings here. So this is what you probably set up when you first use the app. So it's got various, your goals, your experience, whether you want warm-up sets, cardio recommendations, warm-up and cool down, and there's the training split that I mentioned earlier. So if we just come back to this screen, so if I take a look at some of the exercises that it has asked me to do for today, I can, if I wanted to, delete them, or I can replace them quite easily just like that. You can sort by your most logged if you wanted to. That's generally what I do. So yeah, you can easily swap them out. So that's really good. So if I go back to one, actually, so this is the exercise screen. So here you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 8 reps with 0 added weight. And you can come in here and you can change any of this if you want to, but usually I go with what it suggests. Now here, up here, we have a rest timer. This will auto-generate, but you can also change this. And this is such a good feature because before I started using a rest timer between sets, what I would tend to do is either get sidetracked on my phone scrolling and be almost 3 minutes of not doing any workout and basically wasting the limited time that I have in the gym. But on the flip side of that, you don't want to rush between your sets, so it's good just to keep you on pace. Next we have history here. So this one is really good. This is probably another favorite feature of mine. So this screen will show you your estimated strength. I didn't mean to tap that. You've got your estimated strength, reps. So here you can see all the times I've logged this, what date and what I did. Go back to trends here. If I just tap on one of these, you get a graph and you can toggle that between years, 6 months, months, and a week. So if I go to, let's go to a different one actually. Let's go to this one, straight arm pull down. So if I go into history again, there we go. You get to see estimated strength, weight, and then you have replace up here. So if I wanted to replace this exercise with a different one, it shows you what it thinks is the best one to replace it with. Then you come to more, you can write notes, you can add warm-up sets, change your units, and then you can get it to recommend it more, less, or never again. But we won't touch that. So let's see here. So add exercise. Another favorite feature of mine. So create new exercise. So in my gym, there are 2 ab crunch machines and they're just slightly different. And I didn't want to be logging the same weight and reps for both of them when they are slightly different. And you can see just the sheer number of exercises that the app actually does have. And then scroll back to the top, you can sort it with this one just up here. Most logged is usually how I'd sort things. Oops. You can sort by muscle and you can sort by categories, and you can see here that there are tons of ways to find the exercises you're looking for. Weighted exercises and body weight only. If you've got no equipment, you've got no problem, you can still use this app. If you want to see all the different cardio exercises, there they all are. You've also got some stretches that you can add, and if you're pregnant, you've got some workouts based on what is safe to do whilst pregnant. Just coming to this second tab here, we can see your strength score, or my strength score in this case. And it just got an upgrade by the looks of it. And so overall strength 70, and it shows you here, if I tap on one, it will split it into the push muscles, pull muscles, and leg muscles. You just get a general bar chart of how you are performing in them areas, and you can see some are going up, some are going down. And then it shows you benchmarks, lifts. So if I swipe across here, it just shows me my benchmark for all of these exercises. This screen is your recovery screen. So it shows you your day since your last workout and how many fresh muscle groups you've got. And then it just gives you a heat map of your muscles. Come to the next one, weekly set targets. This shows you that you're hitting your target of the muscle groups. And last but not least is the log. Here it shows you 780 workouts for me. You've got milestones here, which is good. Your weekly goal you can set, your current weekly streak. If you tap here, you can see all your past workouts and the time. And if you tap one, it will show you. And here it shows you your past workouts, so you can see all the past workouts I've done. So I'll just now show you a couple of other of my favorite features. Another feature that I have not mentioned is the plate calculator. So the plate calculator will show you what plates to use. So it's a bit light, but if I turn that to 30, for example, and now look at the plate calculator, it's telling me with an Olympic bar, and there's other bar types, if I use 5 per side, I'll hit my 30 kg total weight for this particular exercise. And that's handy because sometimes if you go first thing in the morning, you don't really want to be doing too much maths and working out what you need. It's also helpful if you've got other people in the gym using the plates. For example, if I now turn off 5 to say I haven't got it, it will recalculate to 2.5, and I would want 2 of them per side. If I haven't got any of them, it will then change to 1.25 times 4. So that's really handy. One thing I wanted to touch on was the price of this app, and it's not cheap. It's $79.99 US, and that's billed yearly. I think there is a monthly option, but it seems a lot, but for what you're getting, it is well worth the money in my opinion. When you divide that by 12, it works out around $6 US, or whatever it works out, the exchange rate for pounds, which is what I pay in. So it's around £6 here in the UK. And when you think £6 for what it gives me, a personal trainer would be a lot more costly than £6 a month. And this is essentially helping me with everything from deciding what to exercise on any given day, and it also helps to track and make sure that I'm having a progressive overload every time I go to the gym. Also very much worth the money in my opinion. So if you made it this far, please give a like, and I'd like if you would comment if you use the app Fitbod, and if there's any other competitor apps that you think are really good and I may have missed, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.